So a few of you have asked me how I clean some of my coins, especially like the coppers and the wheats, how I get them, you know, looking kind of shiny but yet still have a lot of patina to them, and the discoloring stays but the dirt's gone and they stay shiny. So I'm going to show you what I use. What I did was I bought one of these. It used to have a long handle on it, but it's a barbecue brush, really fine steel bristles. They're not, they're not really damaging at all. Plus the coins I'm using it on, I don't really mind if they get a little scratched or whatever. It's not a big deal. It's just a penny. It's a weedy, but I wouldn't do this to like a Morgan dollar or anything like that, or any silver, period. But let me show you what I do, what they look like before, and how I do it, and what they look like after. So here's a good example of a nice, dirty copper penny. It is a 1967 memorial cent. You can see it looks kind of crappy. And all I really do is pinch it between my nails, my middle finger and my thumb, like this. Okay? And I put it on here like this, and I just make circles. Just circles. This way for a little while, and then this way for a little while. And then look at it, and you can judge how far you want to do it. Just do it a few times either way. It doesn't leave any circles or scuffs or swirls in the copper. So it's coming out a little bit better. Let me show you the front. You can barely make out Mr. Abraham Lincoln there. Most of that's dirt. You can see the dirt coming off in clouds. We'll go around that way and around this way. I'm not pressing down really hard, just hard enough to keep it in control and not scratch up my fingers with the wires. And we're getting there, looking better. Again, I don't do this with silver, only with the clad. I'm not worried about the clad so much. And most of this is just to see the years and stuff like that. So I'd leave this one just the way it is, just like that. And you can see there's a small ding up in the corner here that we found from doing that. But it gives it that bronzy kind of a hue to it, and you can read the year and everything, but it still has the patina of being an old cruddy penny, and that's all I do with the pennies. Now you can't read a year at all on this thing, but judging by how corroded it is, every one of these that I've found that's really corroded, or quite a few of them I should say, they're usually like 2000. I don't know why, but that year maybe they made the most pennies in 2000, so that's why there's more lost and rotted away. Let's see if we can get anything off of this. I doubt it, but it might just fall apart in my hands. Yeah, I gotta do one at a time, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, now I don't know if you can see it. Oh, excuse me. Where's my loop? Where's my loopy doopy? I'll let you look at that for a second while I find my loop. I can't find my loop. There's my loop. Now let me see if I can get you a better sight on this thing, because it is in fact a 2000. There you go. It's a 2000, and it is cruddy. Its face is just melted off. 2000. So the zinc pennies aren't going to be a big worry as to what year they are. Sometimes you just want to know. I know a couple of guys out there have got penny books, dime books, and nickel books, and quarters, and all that stuff. And they're only filling them with coins they've dug. which I think is pretty cool to see if you can get an entire book filled with just digging in the ground. What I'd really like to know too one of these days is, you know, if somebody had the spare time to, you know, estimate exactly how much money is lost in the ground in this country. Do you know what I mean? I mean, there's got to be enough money underground right now that's fallen out of circulation that we've just lost money, that if we found every single coin that was ever lost and pulled it all together, we could probably pay off the national debt. I mean, I know it's a made-up number anyway, but, you know, theoretically anyway. That'd be neat to find out. Well, another short, stupid video just to pass the time. Keep you guys watching. Thanks for watching. Swing, beat, dig.